everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sterling, and in this video, we're venturing into the world of high society as I share some Bridgerton inspired crochet patterns. If you're a fan of the elegant Regency era and want to add a little Bridgerton touch to your crochet projects, you're in the right place. I'm going to share 20 different patterns that are mostly accessories, but I also will separate them into 3 different categories: accessories, home decor, and clothing. As always, you can find all the exact links to all of these patterns on my blog post, which is linked in the description box below. So grab your hooks and your finest yarn, and let's create something that even Lady Whistledown will be jealous of. First is this reticule by All About Amy. I love how this handbag has these lovely tassels, and the finished dimensions of this piece measure 9 inches or 23 centimeters long by 17 inches or 43 centimeters in circumference. It's intermediate level to create, and I also really love how she used the shell stitch here, and it's available for free on her blog. Next is the Cherry Blossomer Parasol by Kairos Curiosity. This pattern is worked from the center and features lace instructions written round by round. The cover will only fit a 35-inch diameter or 10 rib parasol frame, and I like how they even gave some suggestions on where to find a parasol frame for this pattern, and it's available as a paid pattern in their Etsy shop. Or make this gorgeous leaf lace fan by Zom Bambi Crochet. This piece is experience level to make because there are quite a few different stitches that go into making it, as well as it is made with size 10 crochet thread and a 9-inch fan frame. But it's gorgeous and the results would definitely be worth it, and it's available as a paid pattern in their Etsy shop. Next is the Elegant Lace Heart Earrings by Sue Smith's Designs. It is an intermediate level pattern to create, and it uses basic stitches as well as the bullion block stitch to create. These earrings are so gorgeous and available as a paid pattern in their shop. I also really liked this lace and bead necklace by Catherine Chant. This piece is intermediate level and does require a bit of crochet and beadwork. The finished size of the necklace is 20.5 inches and the lace is 14.5 inches. The overlapping shells of the crochet lace necklace give this piece a subtle ruffle for a romantic and feminine look. The string of shells form a natural arc around the neck with a soft drape. Chains on either end make the necklace length adjustable, and it's available as a paid pattern in their Ravelry. And the stitches used for this one include the chain, slip stitch, and double crochet. Next are these gorgeous lace gloves by Kirsten Holloway Designs. This pattern is more intermediate or advanced level to create and does require using crochet thread to make, as well as ribbon, pearl beads, and metal snaps. It uses basic stitches as well as 3 double crochet cluster and working in the 3rd loop of the half double crochet. The body, when worked flat, should measure 3 3/4 inches tall by 6 inches wide before adding top and bottom edgings. And I also liked how she added some tips on how to adjust the length of the gloves. I know I'm going to have to definitely crochet those to go along with this dress, and it's available for free on her blog. Next is this bonnet by Suite of Ties. It's in sizes newborn, 6 to 12 months baby, toddler, child, and adult. And the 6 to 12 months baby size is free on her blog. It is beginner friendly to create and uses basic stitches to make it. And this bonnet is worked in the back of the head in rounds and then joined to the body in rows. I also really loved this Regency poke bonnet by The Shadow of My Hand. It was made with the gorgeous Finnish paper yarn, which I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I don't want to offend my Finnish speaking friends, but they have a link to this gorgeous yarn on their blog, and it seems quite simple to create because it only uses basic stitches. And you can also insert wire here to keep it from curling on the edges and make it nice and sturdy, and it's available for free on their blog. This corsage by Yarnspirations is also lovely to make. It measures 3 inches or 7.5 centimeters between the leaf points. To create it, you work the rows as a long strip, then roll it into a spiral and secure it into the rose shape, then crochet and add the leaves. And with this one, you can pin it to your dress or add it to your gloves or even add a bobby pin to it and pin it into your hair, and it's available for free on their website. This Metropolitan shawl pattern by Free Vintage Crochet is also so gorgeous. I would say it's a bit more intermediate level simply because it is a vintage pattern, so it does take quite a bit more effort to work through it, but I feel that it would be totally worth it. And this one's also available for free on their website. Or make this gorgeous crochet hair clip by Ling Chi Handmade. And these are quite simple to make as they only require basic stitches as well as a hair clip, a bit of embroidery and sewing to make it and finish it off. And this one's available as a free tutorial on their YouTube channel. I also really like this hairpin rhinestone shawl by Coates & Clarks. I would say that this one is more intermediate level as it is a vintage pattern and will also take quite a bit of effort to get through, but I really love the rhinestone details that are sewn onto this one. And this one is a paid pattern on their website. I also like this corset belt by Yarnspirations. It's intermediate level to create as it does require basic stitches as well as the half double crochet in the bar and linked double crochet to make. This pattern is free on their website and it's available for sizes extra small to 5XL. Or make this gorgeous crochet Regency wrap. It measures 20 by 66 inches or 52 by 167 centimeters. And this wrap is characteristic of the Second Restoration in France and the Regency-era in England. The designer tried recreating a stitch that was very popular in French 19th century, which they called the arch and fan stitch. It seems beginner-friendly to create as it uses basic stitches, and it's available as a free pattern on their blog. Before I continue with the crochet patterns, are you totally new to crochet and a bit overwhelmed about where to start? And do you want all of the crochet learning materials all in one place, along with video tutorials, step-by-step picture guides, and different tutorials and videos on how to block your piece, how to measure gauge, and how to simply read a crochet pattern? Well, you should definitely check out the new online crochet course that I just launched. It's in the description box below, and I'm currently enrolling for it. It's only enrolling for a limited time, but you will have lifetime access to all of the materials, and we'll also be having 2 live Q&A sessions where you can ask any questions that you might have, and we'll be going over new techniques and patterns. The course itself has over 5 hours of instruction as well as 5 crochet patterns, so plenty of learning materials, and that's available in the description box below. Now I'll share some home decor crochet patterns with you. First is this Flower Tea Cozy by Yarnspirations. This pattern is beginner friendly to make and it fits a 6-cup teapot and measures 9 by 8 inches or 23 by 20.5 centimeters. To make it, you make the pansies, then work the tea cozy by making 2 sides, then crocheting them together and shaping them together at the top and sewing the pansies on. And this one's available for free on the Yarnspirations website. Or make this gorgeous table runner by Sophia Minakais. It measures 45 by 17 inches and is beginner friendly and uses basic stitches as well as the puff stitch, which you create by yarning over and pulling up a loop 3 times, then yarning over and pulling through all 7 loops. The table runner is made of crochet squares and triangles, then each piece is sewed together to assemble it. And this pattern is available for free on their website, and I really liked how this design used quilting fabrics as well as crochet because you can make use of any scrap fabrics that you might have lying around. Next is this gorgeous Regency blanket in the Pearls of Knits Etsy shop. It is a vintage pattern from the 1950s and the finished blanket measures 52 by 86 inches. And to make this pattern, it uses the Afghan stitch, or also known as the Tunisian simple stitch, the slip stitch, chain, cross stitch, and double crochet to create it. And this one's available as a paid pattern in their shop. Now I'll share some crochet clothing patterns. First is the Betty dress by Pearls PH Patterns. It's advanced beginner friendly to make and is made to measure, so it's size inclusive and doesn't require gauge to make it. It uses shell stitches, and this pattern is a 3-in-1 because it includes instructions on how to customize it to be a dress, a peplum, and a regular top. And it's available as a paid pattern in their shop. Or make this Regency-inspired summer crochet top by the Crafty Crocheteer. It uses basic stitches to create it, and it includes sizes small to extra large. And this pattern's available for free on their blog. I also like this cardigan by Your Inspirations. It's made using basic stitches and is a short sleeve V-neck cardigan with embroidery. To create it, you start with the back, then work the armhole and neck shaping, then the front and sleeves with ribbing. Then you add the buttons, then do some embroidery, which uses the stem stitch, lazy daisy stitch, and French knot. And this pattern includes sizes extra small to 5XL and is available on their website. Well, what did you think of my 20 Bridgerton inspired crochet patterns? Let me know in the comments below, and also don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to join me each week for more crochet inspiration. Don't forget to also subscribe to my monthly newsletter for more updates on what's happening here behind the scenes at Cactus Lady Creation and occasional freebies. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll join me in the next one.